Junkerdoodles.
Let me see if I can get some more wallpapers. Oh. I would insult you, but I won't.
Insult me? That's not good. What am I trying to do? There we go.
I did nothing.
Is the live stream going now?
Let's see. Let me open up YouTube.
Alright, I gotta remember what all I've done. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I almost jumped off the cliff thinking that I had the sailcloth.
Do you blame me for that as well?
I do. You won't notice you, Hill? Yes it is. Awesome. It's all working.
Okay, that's live.
Probably should have went the other way around. But I gotta go to the castle or the Temple of Time. Why does Jesse blame me for everything?
What? I legitimately want to know. Because you clicked it. That is all.
Oh gosh. Do you know how long it's been since I played it? I feel like the microphone's super far away. Is there... I'll try to get it closer after I get out of the snow. Welcome back. No, it just showed up.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
The live chat is bringing up opinions on best Zelda game. Get in the blast shelter! Hurry!
I have no idea what you just said. What were you talking about? They're bringing up what? Poor Link. If anybody has Splatoon, I might play later.
I have Splatoon 2 on my Switch.
Yeah, that's what I was
Alright.
talking about. Oh, this sucks. So I keep forgetting how crappy only having one stamina bar is.
Oh, yes.
Because
I got killed on multiple occasions because of that stupid stamina bar.
Yeah.
People complained about the stamina bar in Skyward Sword. The Breath of the Wild is much worse. Mostly because it goes down a lot quicker.
Well, in Skyward Sword, they actually, or I mean, in Breath of the Wild, they have a real use for it. In Skyward Sword, it's just kind of there, and then you can.
Yeah, in Skyward Sword, I believe it was also in like 8 little sections, kind of like the health bar in Mario 64.
Yeah, and they had the there we go. They had the stamina fruit just lying around everywhere.
Oh yes, the stamina fruits. Those were really helpful.
Jesse noticed the zombie. What zombie?
I was the last leader of Hyrule, which no longer exists.
I hate that things break in Breath of the Wild.
Actually, when something's badly damaged, I use that as an opportunity to do a lot of damage. Like, when an object is badly broken, what I usually do is I throw it at the enemy, and it does quadruple damage.
Is it quadruple?
Yeah, because when your weapon breaks, the last hit does twice as much damage, and when you throw a weapon, that also does 2 times the normal damage. So throwing a badly broken weapon, 4 times the damage.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation.
Oh, Jesse, have you seen the theory that that Malice has existed since Skyward Sword?
Malice? Like the purple goo?
Yeah.
No. Is that a theory?
Yeah, that is an actual theory.
We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long.
Like, remember the... Damn, what was it again? The ancient cistern from Skyward Sword?
These relics, the divine beasts,
Yeah.
were giant machines piloted
And you know how in the lower levels there was the little lake that would give Link the little curse effect?
This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land.
What was it that gave him the curse effect?
The,
what are you talking about again?
There was this liquid substance in the lower levels of the ancient cistern, and it gave you a curse effect.
Okay.
Basically, the theory goes is that that's Malice in its earliest stages.
Years ago, there was a princess sent to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path.
I can believe it. But
He also brings up a point about the cursed monsters.
who made this theory?
Let me check.
The
I wish I could make the chat bigger.
The rest of the champions were on the brink
I
of
can
seeing
barely
Ganon.
see what everybody's saying.
But Ganon was cunning. He responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
Oh, here it is. It was by Nintendo Black Crisis.
How many subscribers do they have?
Below Hyrule Castle, seize
me
control
check.
of the guardians of the divine beasts.
5,000.
5,000.
The champions
I'll have to message them on Twitter.
And the video's got 98,000 views.
Nice.
And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
I glitched the game and got 3 Master Swords.
The
I don't know if
princess
I believe
survived
that.
to face Ganon alone.
Peter, please, let's not try to start anything in the chat.
The only... Anytime that I get people that are hating, it just makes me think that
Courageous knight
the only reason...
her right
The
Yes,
only
I
reason
do,
they're
because
being
I am
negative-
watching the chat.
was none other
So yes, I do know what is going on.
But it makes me think the only reason that they act negative is because they're either having a really bad day or their own lives are like so horrible that
Sean,
they have
let's
to
not use that kind of language.
like be nice, or they have to like be mean to other people to make themselves feel better.
Yeah, the thing is, we all love Legend of Zelda. Right?
Well, sometimes like I'm not a big fan of Phantom Hourglass, so
Lots of people aren't big fans of Phantom Hourglass.
Spirit Tracks was good, but
Yeah.
This War Is Over. One of my favorite songs is called This War Is Ours. So, for everybody in the chat, after I get bored of Breath of the Wild, we're going to play Splatoon. I think my friend code is in the chat, so if you send me a friend request, I'll accept, and then we can all play Splatoon 2 together.
Nice.
Follow the road after
Yeah.
Ocarina village. There you will find the elder, and she will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location
Look.
of Ocarina village.
But no
Peter,
cursing.
Make your way
like,
past the twin
regardless
sides of
on
the
your
twin
opinions of
villages.
Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild is
Follow the road as
the
it
reason
leads
so many
to
people
the
like it is because it, in their eyes, it revolutionized the
So
series.
why
It
is he saying that he
introduced
doesn't
a
like
lot
Breath
of
the
firsts to
Wild?
the series, and it eliminated a lot of cliches that the series was infamous for.
Is he saying that he doesn't like Breath of the Wild?
Basically, he's trying. I don't really know. He's not screaming like, "Oh, Breath of the Wild is stupid." It's more like the game is so disappointing. I don't get why so many people enjoy it. But it also kind of has a. I don't really know what the word I'd use is
Well,
for the tone that I'm getting from
it
what he's
makes
saying.
me wonder, why is he watching a Breath of the Wild video if he...
Probably to spread
Doesn't
the
like
word
Breath
of
of the
what he
Wild.
thinks is the truth.
Oh my god, another war has started.
Another war. Sounds good. Goodness, my dad retired from the military a few years ago.
That's what they're saying. This weekend, I'll probably...
Anderson, please do not. Bam. I'm putting you in timeout, young sir.
Yeah, gotta put the little kids in timeout. This weekend I'm probably going to live stream Breath of the Wild. Not Breath of the Wild.
I'm sorry, but I'm putting you in timeout because you're flooding the chat. If you want to farm for a good bow, you might want to just fight some Yiga clan members. Duplex bows are pretty good. They break a little more easily than reinforced bows, I believe, but they do quite a good amount of damage.
Do I have any bows? Ooh, I do. Oh, and I
So
killed
just
myself.
fight some Yiga clan members.
Shot a bomb at the ground and killed myself because.
Oh no. Yeah, finding Yiga clan members should be pretty easy. They're everywhere.
Yeah. I probably should have done this at my desk. How well can you hear me right now? Like, just barely, or can you hear me good?
Hmm?
Can you just barely hear me, or can you hear me good?
No. I can hear you like, if I were to put this into a very blunt analogy. You're about the noise of what a bus engine sounds like when you're in the back seat. To put it bluntly. You're decently loud, but you're also kind of quiet. Actually, Breath of the Wild is in the timeline, Peter. Yes, it is in the timeline.
Yep.
Nintendo's made multiple statements. They haven't said where it is in the timeline, but they've made multiple statements that it is in the timeline,
Yep.
including...
After Breath of the...
I believe it was Miyamoto who said that it takes place after Ocarina of Time, and it was the game's director, Fujibayashi, I believe. Was it Fujibayashi? Was it? Yeah, Fujibayashi who said that it's the last game in its respective timeline. And so far, while at first everyone thought it was a reunified timeline, now there's more of a...
Everyone did.
Now the child timeline is more and more, getting more and more accepted within the fan base. They made the game. I'm pretty sure they're a trustworthy source of information.
Yeah, Nintendo, they've said a lot of times that the game takes place after Ocarina of Time and at a period where Hyrule has had numerous battles with Ganon. Is their
Yeah.
exact quote.
There's also
So whoever in the chat
a lot of
saying that-
hints in the game where it takes place.
Yeah, whoever
Such
in the
as,
chat is saying that it doesn't take place in the timeline, then
Yeah, there's a lot of
you're-
information
you're going
contradicting
against
what you're saying.
Yeah, you're going directly against the people who created the game. So I mean, you don't have to believe it, but there's still people that think Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are like Twilight Princess comes after Wind Waker. So if there's people that
Usually, like, Hilly, have you gotten into the Gerudo province yet in Breath of the Wild?
this is taking forever.
No, a lot of the fans really want to know where it takes place in the timeline. That's why there's so many theories.
Yeah.
There's so many theories, so the fans do want a timeline.
Yep.
Did you guys watch MatPat's theory on where it's placed in the timeline?
MatPat is a stupid idiot, and if you mention him...
So many of his theory... I feel like MatPat goes too deep with his research that, to put it bluntly, he misses the forest for the trees.
No, MatPat has publicly stated in interviews...
Primate death.
MatPat has publicly stated in interviews and on videos when he's interviewed by other YouTube channels that a lot of his videos when he first started, he would do research and put a lot of effort into trying to make them as truthful as he could. But now, because he has millions of subscribers,
he could just say anything and they'll believe him.
Yeah, he said that because he has such a large fan base, he can make a video on whatever he wants to.
Somebody once told me.
But that's not... He's not necessarily a bad guy.
Well, I was gonna...
He's not a bad guy, but I feel like all the following has gotten a bit into the credibility of his theories.
Yeah, well, what I was gonna say is, like, during the videos that I've seen, he's joking around about how he has millions of followers and he can make a video about whatever he wanted to, and because 90% of his fan base are millions of little kids, that no matter what he says, they'll still believe him.
Subscribe to Korean Bats or you go to lose your breath.
But the thing is, there's so much information contradicting the Downfall timeline. And in fact, the game itself has definitive proof that it is not in the Downfall timeline, as there is a line in the game that states that Link and Zelda fought Ganon multiple times and always won.
Yeah, there's also videos where MatPat has like stolen theories from other people's videos, or like literally stolen stuff word per word from Reddit.
True.
And, like if you go to MatPat Debunk, you'll see a bunch of stuff. It's not that his theories are good, it's just that he has a lot of followers. So...
Yeah. His theories aren't bad, it's just the credibility is bad.
No, they are bad.
Hello.
Like, again,
Hi, Jay.
I do kind of miss the older theories, like,
I won't be staying for very long. I just thought I'd stop in and say hi and see what's going on.
Hello.
Well, what's going on is a discussion about the timeline theory, which is about as loopy as it is in the chat. It's not going anywhere.
Fair enough. Also, I believe this is the first time I've ever spoken directly to you. How do you pronounce your name? Aronor?
Orinor.
Richard
Orinor.
that word.
I know, I put him in timeout and I'm reporting his messages.
Again, my thoughts on everybody that is negative in the comments for no reason are just people who have, like...
No, Rainbow,
really
unless
crappy...
he continues to do it after the timeout is over, we can't kick him. Unless he's gonna do it continuously, we're not gonna kick him, because we're not gonna be rude here.
Aww, I'm in the wrong place then.
The thing is, Peter, it can take place in the Downfall timeline because of the evidence I brought up. That in the game it explicitly states that Zelda and Link always won in every fight with Ganon.
Say a bad word.
Yeah, there's 0% chance Breath of the Wild takes place in the Downfall timeline.
You know, there's multiple things in the game that hint to different timelines, but I'm actually quite appreciative of the fact that Nintendo didn't come out and define a timeline. Because
really, I just
to me as a fan,
takes place in the child timeline. I think the child timeline makes the most sense.
Probably. My point as a Zelda fan, I come from a different angle here, and my angle is that I would actually prefer them not to be too restricted by the timelines. I know nobody wants to hear that, but that's my take on it. So even though there's different hints in the game, I look at them as Easter eggs Like for instance, what Urbosa said about the Calamity. You're like, oh my god, she's referring to Ganondorf or whatever. But to
Peter,
me,
like, I'm sorry, Peter, but do you even know what you're talking about? Like,
he
because it
doesn't.
sounds
Stop
like you're
engaging
just.
him.
Hey, yeah, stop talking to Peter. He probably
Like-
knows he's wrong. Like, I
Yes.
would assume he knows he's wrong. He's just trying to get you.
I did say in the chat, don't engage the troll. So I would suggest to you to not engage him because it's arguing for argument's sake. That's what it is.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You have a good point. Trolls only do this kind of stuff to feed on people's anger.
No, but I'm raining on Diggy Miner's parade, and he actually did a really decent job in trying to explain and convince him. But what's the point, right?
Yeah.
Game over
So
links
many
I mean, a
are
troll
like
isn't going to listen to
Oh,
reason.
dear.
Trolls don't listen to reason. We all know that.
Yeah, I know. I've had my fair share of trolls. I know.
I really don't think Link is dead in Majora's Mask.
That.
Oh my
That
god.
old theory that MapPad did.
If there's someone stupid enough to say Link is dead, then go ahead and just block him. I don't want.
Oh, really?
That is the
you sure about that?
Well, all things are
That
dead.
is the
Okay,
dumbest
yeah,
theory.
Jesse's upset now.
Diggy Miner, why are you doing this? We're all here wanting to have a good time, and you pull out the most controversial topics one after the other.
No, I'm just reading the chat. Jeez.
If you read something stupid, just don't say it out loud.
Thank you, Sean, for subscribing.
Like,
We're all
Wow.
giving Diggy Miner shit for being a good mod. I'm sorry.
if someone comments something as stupid as Link being dead in Majora's Mask, then just don't read it out loud.
Do not engage.
I mean, at least he went from ban them to just don't read it.
Like, you can only get so stupid.
Yeah, at least that's the thing. Guys, I have a. Oh no. I'm sorry. It's just I saw what area Jesse's in, and I have a terrible confession to make.
Oh, go ahead.
You know
Uh-oh.
the memory where Zelda
That's
is
enough to
crying.
Who keeps
Yes.
using the
I had to look
robots?
it up because I couldn't find it.
No.
I had
You
to
suck
look
at the
it
game.
up.
You're not a real Zelda fan. You suck. You're awful.
I'm sorry.
Obviously.
Look, to be fair, I kind of agree with him, but only to a degree. I didn't look anything up in terms of looking for the memories and such,
Mm.
but I
wanted to
did
go the whole
struggle
game without
immensely
looking
looking
anything
for
up.
them.
Well, to be honest, I kind of ruined the memories thing for me because I explored everything first and then I basically just rushed through the story. So I honestly would have preferred if I hadn't known where to look just by looking at the photos, but I did because I had seen Hyrule like 50 times over at that point.
Oh,
So
dang.
I kind of
But
ruined
that's
that.
good.
for
No,
myself.
that's
But
actually a good thing because you explored the entire area. I think that's what Nintendo wants. What they want
Yeah,
us
but
to
then-
really
but-
explore Hyrule. I think that's a good thing.
Oh, Holly was doing
Maybe,
this on her
but-
stream the other day.
Also, that old Sheikah guy with the painting thing, he was really helpful.
He was. I only.
Yeah, he was actually.
He helped
Lexi.
me. I'm like, oh, like seriously, he is probably one of the sole reasons that I made it halfway through the game without having to look anything up.
I think the only place he really helped me out with was the one where was it? Near that, not the bridge, but like near that ruin.
What memory was it?
Game over.
Dude, I honestly can't remember. I haven't played through the game since, so
Okay,
I can't
over.
remember. But yeah, he helped me out once. He's a cool character in general.
I actually really liked sailing in Wind Waker.
I did
'Cause,
too.
The thing about Zelda is it's adventure, and and it was nice to see that we got to see a new form of adventure, because usually Link travels on land, and this was the first time that we had a big adventure on the sea, and it was really exciting.
Yeah, yeah, and the music was obviously
Yeah,
fantastic.
and a lot of people actually do recommend Wind Waker for people's first Zelda games.
If
Really?
you're a kid.
Yeah, I've heard I've heard a lot of people who actually recommend Wind Waker.
Well, you know what? I have a confession to make too. I actually played Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker at the same time.
Oh dang!
Because I did play, yeah, I know, right? I did play it together with my brother.
I started off with Majora's Mask.
No, I played that like years later. But no, the thing is, we went into a store and we saw this like golden anniversary version of Wind Waker, which had Ocarina of Time included in it. So I played Ocarina of Time, and my brother watched, and my brother played Wind Waker, and I watched. So those are really great memories. But I actually did play them at the same time. Yeah.
So Jesse, like, how did you get into Zelda? Like, what was your very first exposure to the franchise?
When I was like 2 or 3.
Oh dang!
Aww.
Like, what was it that exposed you to the franchise, though?
My older brother was starting elementary school, and I would wake up with him and my parents, and they would get him ready to go to school, and we had a Super Nintendo, and I would just play video games while he was getting ready, and A Link to the Past was the game that I would always play.
Elmo, I just saw Zelda looking thick, so I played.
No bad words.
Okay,
Game Over Link sounds like a female robot.
Because they're using a text-to-speech program.
I am.
To be honest, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
Get wrecked.
Like, if you're insecure about your voice, I can understand that, but there's also voice changers.
Those are even worse. Like, you might not want to tempt us all to get voice changers.
Okay, it's either
Hang on, let me Google that.
It's either hello, I'm new here, or hello, I'm new here. Which one do you prefer?
Yeah. Hey, that's a good impression. One might think you listen to female robots all the time.
Hello, I am new
Subscribe
here.
to Korean Max.
Wow. He just keeps going with it.
Seriously, which one would you prefer?
What? Who are you talking to?
Which one would you prefer? A voice changer or a text-to-speech program? Personally, I'd choose a voice changer because robots' tone of voice.
Digiminer. I am my own voice changer.
Oh my.
Camilla can vouch for me.
Did you mutate yourself to be a voice changer?
No.
No, but
I can change my voice to how the pixels possible.
Oh my god. That wasn't real, was it?
yes, it was. It
No,
most
I don't
definitely is
believe it.
real.
What the heck
Oh
was
no, it didn't work.
I promise. I have no reason to make that up. I promise. I'm on a mobile device
like
with
to
no
think
apps like that installed.
I like to think that I used to do an amazing Pikachu impression. I'm not gonna do it now because I'm going
Hey,
through
no,
puberty
no,
and I don't want to
no,
eat
no,
rape.
no. Don't tease and don't deliver.
I'm okay. I don't want to eat rape anyone. So
I muted Game Over Link, I'm sorry. Too dumb.
roasted.
I can't do it.
The only time I use text-to-speech programs to talk is when I'm playing a joke on someone, or when I want to say something really fast multiple times. Because tongue twisters, I am terrible at them.
So you cheat? You're a true gamer.
You're terrible at tongue twisters?
I
Oh,
am
no, no,
probably
no.
the worst tongue twister
You're
person
walking
you'll
into a
ever meet.
trap, don't!
Like, I am.
Peter Piper
like,
picked a
out of
peck
all
of
the
pickled
people
peppers.
you
A
meet,
pick of
I'm
pickled peppers did
probably
Peter
the
Piper
person
pick.
that
Peter
does
Piper picked a
worst
peck of
with
peppers. How
tongue
many pickled
twisters.
peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Holy crap.
I know, right? Stop! Oh my god!
Holy Jesus.
Holy Jesus.
Ooh, Lord.
Jesus.
You know, it's so ironic. Jesse is the one I hear the least in this entire chat.
I'm looking at him in the live stream, and his face is
He's
just
listening
blank.
intently.
He's fully focused on the game. Nothing
He's so
can break
focused. Let's roast Jesse. Let's
the
see.
Gamius over as Jesse as in its natural habitat. Nothing can interrupt its focus on Breath of the Wild.
Ladies and gentlemen, witness firsthand a game over Jesse and his wild
Oh,
natural
Gibbs is in
habitat.
He can wipe his butt with his hair. What?
Hi, Gippy.
I'm quoting that and putting it in the chat.
What?
He's muted.
Yeah, Gibbs is muted. He's my lover.
Oh shoot. I wonder if Jesse's even listening to
Here,
us.
folks.
No, I'm listening. You're all I can hear. I can't hear the game because of these headphones.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
guys.
That's one bad life decision you made right there.
Yeah. It looks like Alexa's the only other person muted. Can you guys tell me if you can hear?
I enjoy
anything
being
in the
muted.
video?
I didn't mute you. I never would.
Like, if you listen to the video, is it muted?
Alright,
Wait,
there, I
who-
quoted it.
I have the video muted so that I can hear you guys over it.
Yeah,
If I
same,
turn it up,
because
it'll have an
it's
echo.
out of sync. It's out of sync. So, at least in my case, so I muted it as well.
Wait, there's a stream going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
And that was dropped.
You're not supporting the Drake 90 Jesse.
What? No, I'm.
Was that Alexis?
there. I
Andy,
quoted it,
no.
put it in the chat. The Gamius over as
Oh no,
its
you
natural
think you're
habitat.
Andy at this
Nothing can
point.
break its focus on Breath of the Wild.
I'm so.
Who the hell? Game over Alexa. Are you his sister?
Thank you.
What? I'm
Yes,
Lex.
she is.
Orador, I'm Lexi.
Oh shoot! See,
What?
I forgot your voice because it's been fucking ages since I heard you. Hi,
Yeah.
Lexi.
Hi.
If someone pinned that, that would be amazing.
I want to
But
die.
yeah. Edit that thing first. Lexi, do you have a cold?
No, I'm.
Yeah,
What I
we do
just put in the
microphone.
chat about Gamius over as
Shit, what am I doing?
I wonder.
If
have
someone
they ever
pinned
had
that,
this
that
many
would just
emails
be
in chat?
beautiful.
Probably.
Probably. Alright.
Probably.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure.
Probably.
What am I doing? Wait, is the chat going off, or what's going on in this stream of thing?
Well,
Now I
playing
need
Breath
to
of the
check
Wild.
this. Is it on Twitch or something?
YouTube.
No, it's on YouTube as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at all
Oh,
the people that
shit.
just joined. Oh my gosh. Hello.
I'll make sure.
That's
to
a lot of
watch
people.
this.
Holy
Oh.
moly.
How many
Too
people?
many.
Are... Who the
It
hell?
depends on the
2, 3, 4,
voice.
5, 6, 7,
Like, what do you
8,
have in
9,
mind?
10,
Rainbow?
11, 12,
Oh, it's
13
crazy,
people so
though.
far.
Be gone, people. Jeez.
I don't think there's 13 people
We-
watching the live stream.
What do we do about the people that are just in here hanging out muted?
They're allowed to.
Who else thinks?
Oh my gosh.
Oh
They'll
no.
get kicked out if they mention Link being dead.
Molly.
Who else thinks that black people should be jailed and raped until they die?
No!
Oh god.
Okay.
Get out, please.
No.
No. If you're gonna talk like that, please.
No
get out.
segregation, no racism, no, none of that.
That is
It's
against Discord
His
rules.
parents-
We
It's a
don't
10-year-old.
appreciate that talk.
Yeah. His parents must be
You shall
proud.
be banished to the shadow.
I'm gay.
If my parents heard me talking like that, they'd shove a bar of soap in my mouth.
yeah,
That's not a joke.
that's just a straight up child.
Also, so no cursing on this chat.
Oh, there's cancer here.
Can I say heck?
No, don't use
You know what?
cancer
Everybody
unless you're
who makes a
referring
bad
to
joke-
actual
Whoever
cancer
it was
either.
that said that, just go ahead and kick them out. I don't want a piece of crap like that in Discord.
Okay, don't say cancer unless you're referring to actual cancer. I actually know someone who died of it, so
I was talking
yeah,
about
let's not
prison.
talk about that.
My father raped me with.
Don't.
Alright, can we just kick
No.
this guy?
let's go ahead.
Commencing JonTron
Who's
gifts.
the kid? Where's that kid?
Who needs to be kicked?
Who's the kiddo?
What actual fuck?
Can we just kick
No.
this guy?
Let's go ahead.
Commencing JonTron
Who's the
gifts.
kid? Where's that kid?
Who needs to be kicked?
We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
We'll give it time.
Yeah, because people without personality usually can't wait to share their wonderful jokes and memes. So let's just wait it out.
Fun.
Memes solve everything.
Give it time.
Did you know that memes belong in the meme channel?
Yes. Or in
Not
hell.
necessarily. Well, you can consider it a warning, not a meme.
Follow hatred. That's actually kind of against the rules too. We don't promote other. Well, yeah, we don't promote in the social chat. Anyway.
We don't promote
What do you mean
attention
promote?
wars. In social chat.
Who promoted something in social?
Well,
Yeah,
the
Drifter.
social
I
chat.
wouldn't-
and your-
I don't think that's a promotion.
Yes, okay, you can act on it.
I'm just hearing like an echo of myself. It's kind of scaring me.
You're afraid of your own voice.
Oh yeah, I absolutely despise with my own voice.
Wow.
I think I established that quite a bit at times. But yeah. What am I doing? Oh yeah.
Lexi, you're fine. You're fine.
Alrighty.
Believe me, though, I do get it. I don't like my voice sometimes when I hear it played back.
Yeah.
But I assure you, I feel like you sound better than me.
It's just yeah, like over time, like hearing your voice several times like an echo, you're like, God, I sound so fickle.
Fickle? Is that the word?
Yeah, I suppose so. Ooh,
Fluffy
oh boy.
Pancakes isn't supposed to be doing that. Did we kick out that kid? Was it the fish?
Yes,
person?
we did. We kicked him.
Yeah.
Woo! Round of applause, everyone!
I kicked him
Well,
out.
Yay! Clap.
Hey!
I forgot what the heck I was
My
doing.
hands are busy
Woo.
right now, though.
But, Lexi, you do sound sick. Like, I don't know what's happening. Are you
Nah,
alright?
no, I'm not. I swear, I promise.
Top 10 pickle Ricks.
I'm just pretty exhausted after this week of school. Feel like it's been a month.
This 1 week? Wow.
Yeah, it's really bad. It feels like a lifetime, and I'm just not living for it. What was I doing? Oh yeah, working on this logo. Alrighty.
That flower lady is actually hilarious. I love her.
No.
She's phenomenal.
No.
So Jesse, how long do you think you're gonna be alive?
My name's Jeff.
Hopefully for about 60 more years.
Yeah.
That's
No,
hot.
seriously though.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll be sad if
Mr.
I die
Ga-
before.
Gaming.
So.
Mr. Gaming and not watch.
But Jesse, if you stay alive for 6 years, imagine the things you'll miss.
No, I said
The family.
What the heck
Dude.
was that?
It's his real voice. I still don't believe him though.
Oh my god.
Well, guess
Gotta
you
go
don't
Most
real
people
quick.
like my voice when I do that.
Most people
Well, we
like
don't.
me.
So don't.
Wait, I'm trying to find.
It actually is impressive. If it's really real, then it's impressive.
It's real, I assure you.
Chipmunk,
I don't have any
real
synthesizers or anything.
Alright, sing for us in the chipmunk voice. Go ahead.
Okay.
Song of Storms, go.
Let's see.
Yeah, how you doing?
Let me think. I gotta think of a good one.
Alrighty.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of
Oh my god. It's beautiful.
I'm scared.
Hey, I'm really impressed. That's so good.
Oh, dang. What am I doing?
Jigglypuff voice. Can you do it?
Nah, man.
What's up with all these people being in here but muted?
What's not up with all these people being
Well,
weird?
Digiminer was actually the first person who joined me, so.
Yeah, I know.
You mentioned me.
Nope.
Yeah, we honor you for something.
You must bring us.
What was I doing?
You should buy all of us
Well,
Subway.
Jesse,
sandwiches.
remember I brought up that doorbell like an hour ago?
Yeah.
Apparently that was my TV.
Cool.
I missed it.
Oh, so
and
you,
now
so you have a TV?
it's not gonna arrive back
You're
until
bragging
tomorrow.
now? You're so rich
Wait,
and
what?
fancy.
You
have
got
a
a-
TV?
You had a TV
No.
delivered to your house?
My old one broke for some dumb reason.
Can we play Zelda and we
How
go for
can
the
you keep
world?
telling me you're not sick? You're clearly sick.
No, I'm not.
Nah, man.
The hell do you keep sniffling and coughing?
Oh
I'm
my
not sniffling. I
goodness.
just have a little tickle in my throat.
Oh.
I can't believe
That happens to me when I eat
feel
hot
like
sauce.
an idiot right now.
Hey, I have an idea.
Diggy minor what?
One of you
Pickle Rick.
guys.
An hour ago, my
Message
doorbell
Andy
rang. What
and
I
tell
didn't
him.
know was that that was my TV. My new TV. Get that out! No!
Yes, Mr. Gaming Person.
Someone,
Click
please
him.
cover mute him.
Oh, just mute him.
We don't like spam.
Yeah, just kick him.
Bye.
Jeez.
Now let's switch to another chat.
Okay, I think we've got some spam, kind of spamming, trolling kind of going on in
Is
Discord here.
Never
bad
gonna
words
give
don't
you
tell
up.
Dad.
Never
Never
gonna
gonna
let you
down.
down. Never gonna turn around and desert you.
Anyone who even sings that song is gonna get kicked.
Aww.
Why?
Lexi and I are known for having a lot of fun. Leave us be.
What about somebody once told
We
me?
do not endorse Rick Astley on this channel.
Fair enough. Alright, Lexi, don't push it. Don't push it.
We do not endorse Smash Mouth either.
You got kicked.
Yes, absolutely. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Alexa,
Yeah, ¿qué tal?
message Andy and tell him
Shrek.
to join.
Oh, tell him to join. I think he's in a call with Jack right now. I'm not exactly sure.
Jack the Ripper.
Tell
I
him.
mean,
Yeah.
Lana the gay.
Tell
Yeah,
him
yeah, yeah.
both.
Alexa, quit talking in Spanish.
It's Gibbs.
I'm moving us to the
Gibbs is my
streaming
lover.
chat so no trolls can get in.
How are we supposed to level up? Hello?
Hi. I'm moving approved people.
Who's approved?
You know, I was just about to come over here.
Ah! Hello.
Hello.
I
Oh.
apparently.
I thought Senpai abandoned us.
Ah! Clearly that wasn't the case.
I thought Senpai abandoned us.
Why do we have 13 admins and 6 moderators? It's happening
Well,
We have
over
actually,
again.
we actually have like 26 admins.
We have
Oh
that
my
many
God.
because
It's because
not,
girls
every, not all of them.
Funny
are
enough,
active.
I'm not a moderator
B
on here,
minus.
but I'm a moderator in the streams
And we
because
have-
reasons.
We
It's
have
because
like,
on this server, girls get too easily promoted.
well, that's not
Yeah.
true.
We do have a lot of female.
That was not
staff,
true.
That is true.
What?
I think it's almost even.
Yeah, I suppose it is even.
Because there's like Rick and Andy and Gibbs.
Uh-oh, Jesse fell in the... Oh, God. Seeing as how he fell through what is essentially the nose, I'm just gonna make a joke and say he fell in a lake of boogers.
Yeah. Ugh. Does anybody have like a proper image?
You know,
of...
jokes are not as effective if you announce them beforehand. Just letting you know.
It's not very effective.
Yes, exactly.
Does anybody have like a good image of the Chamber Sages logo? I need to work on a thumbnail.
Which one? The original one? The good one? Or the one we have now?
The one we have now.
Wait, you're working on a
There's a lot of people that don't like the new one.
The one we have now.
What's going on?
I'm working on a thumbnail theme, mainly for the reason that the content that we have now looks like exactly like McIntyre's thumbnails. So, I voluntarily said, I'm gonna work on this, and so I'm gonna work on
the one
this.
we have now.
The one we have now.
Can we make that a meme on this server? Oh no, he has an inappropriate username. Ban him immediately.
No, just let him know to
You can change it to... What did I change someone's username to?
Cat lover.
No, it was like, I think I'm cool because I have an edgy username or something like that.
Go for it.
No, you need to leave the edgy people in, because if not, who am I gonna roast?
Oh, it changed.
Okay, there. That's better.
Wolfravia. Alright. Woo, alright. Time to
I forgot where I was supposed
get cracking at this.
Then I remembered.
Woo!
Zora's domain.
We're gonna give you up. We're gonna let you down. Okay, it's stuck in my head. Don't blame me for that. I can't help it.
No, Lexi, you are pushing it. Don't
I'm not
do
trying
this.
to. I'm not pushing it if it's stuck in my head.
Lexi's one of the few people that I blame everything on.
Yeah, you really do tend to blame a lot on me.
Oh no. He blamed me earlier. When the stream wasn't working, he said I blame Digiminer.
Yes, I still don't know why you didn't
So,
fire back.
yeah, you're not the only one.
Yeah, this has been going for a while. How long has this been going for, Jesse, my friend?
Like an
my
hour and 10
quote-unquote
minutes, I
friend?
think.
No, for the blame
Quote-unquote
game?
friend.
Nah.
Hello, Lexi.
Oh,
you and
I
we
don't
are
even
friends.
know.
How long have you been
Longer.
alive?
It's been going.
Oh, yes, for like
before
16
time.
years. Nice.
No, I think it was when
I think-
you just happened to be on a live stream with
With Andy,
yeah,
I think.
with Andy.
Yeah, I was in Team Boneless, and that's when it all started.
Team boneless.
Yeah, Team
Bruh, I
Boneless.
just want my
God.
piece of boneless.
I miss the good old days
What
of
you
Team
mean?
Boneless.
It ain't got no bone in it.
Or are we going to order boneless
Didn't we say
pizza?
memes belong to the meme channel?
No, this isn't even a meme. This is actually a thing that happened. We were actually called Team Boneless, and that was our stream team.
Oh, fair enough.
Boneless pizza for the win.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like when we were streaming,
Trolls joining the server.
it's probably the
Oh,
same
killed myself.
account.
It's Alexa's fault.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't think it's
No, I'm
alternate
sorry,
accounts
I'm
because
getting-
Discord
I'm getting
bans
your
are
name
usually
wrong.
based on
Is it-
IP.
I'm getting your name
No.
wrong, so I apologize. Is it Alexa or Alexis?
I know. It's neither. Oh boy, it's like when we were recording the discussion video, and I was just dying of laughter, and I got so much hate for that. I got a lot of hate for that. I don't
The video
know why.
started off with you just
You do
laughing
invite
for
hate,
like
Lexi.
30 seconds.
wanna know how to get instant hate?
Laughing? Yeah, that's what I did.
Hey guys,
I laughed.
Duke Nukem Forever is getting a sequel.
Oh boy.
I used to work
You really
at
think
GameStop,
anyone's gonna give you hate for that?
and there were certain games that we weren't allowed to put on the shelf. And
Like what?
Duke Nukem Forever was one of them.
Well, at least they're.
Uh,
At least they have a good. They have a point with that one.
oh no! What was the one with the bear, like Murder Bear or something? Like it was the teddy bear where you had to kill all your friends. Naughty Bear.
I don't know.
Naughty
I
Bear.
have no idea,
That was the
man.
name of it. It was Naughty Bear. We weren't allowed to put it on the shelf.
Hey. Hey D-Miner, how come people like CPL Drifter can just leave the server, come back, leave, and come back all the time?
Because
You
they're
don't
doing
have
that before
anything
they
in
get
place
banned.
Right, right. You don't have anything in place where they have to wait a few minutes?
Alright. People are just being really, really outrageous with trolls today.
They're being childish.
Just
Hey,
obnoxious.
Swing that band hammer, my dude. We all support you.
It's just a chat
I just
flow,
kicked.
to be honest.
I just kicked. And I'm going to
Yes.
delete.
I'm still. Never mind.
Goodness gracious, people today are on fire.
What was I doing? Ah! There we go.
How many people are going to be trolling?
Well, typically with YouTube or any kind of form of channel of any sort, there's always gonna be some obnoxious kid who wants to do something. He's very bored, has nothing else to do with their life. So they'd go on and leave and go on and leave constantly for around 30 minutes straight. Woo!
Okay, that needs to be added to the language bot.
What? Edge?
What CPL Drifter just said in the social chat, that needs to be added to the language bot before I delete that, so everybody sees what it is.
Wait,
I mean,
what?
he needs to be banned. So,
What was it?
You want me to ban him?
yes.
Wait, hold on.
Alright.
One.
What did he say?
CPL Drifter.
What did I'm looking at the chat, but I didn't see anything.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
It's right
Don't ban him.
under. It's right under what Oriner said. As many are indulged with attention. I don't want to get rid of it because I don't want to say it out loud. Some people might be offended by that.
What's it
So
start
I mean,
with?
we are.
I can't see anything. What's it start with?
Hold on.
I banned
JC.
him, don't worry.
Hey.
I see someone named.
Oh, you did it already?
Ken
All right.
Hater.
Yeah, I banned him, don't worry.
Oh, there's a cute
Okay.
little deer. Let's throw a bomb at it.
I'll tell you privately, Jesse. Goodness gracious.
Superior
Goodness
duck.
gracious.
Speak for yourself.
I hate when you're chasing an animal and then they just vanish.
Because they're scared of humanity. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Andy just responded. He said he'll be in here in like 40 minutes.
Alexa,
Yeah.
can you check the social settings? Mods are not allowed to delete.
Yeah, I'll make a check in that.
Oh wait, never mind.
Can mods delete messages on here?
Oh my
Or I have to check it?
Yes. Yeah, mods can delete messages.
Alright, we're all good then. Alright. If any of that happens again,
He went
I'll
so
I'll
high.
work on it.
So I want to say. to
Yeah.
Serial, Lexi,
Yeah?
Warner, everybody
Hiya.
else in here. Thank you all so much for joining on the
Yeah,
stream
we're
with me.
we're totally cool, right?
Okay. That wasn't sarcasm. Could you be any less serious?
Hey, Jesse, here, have some cream for that burn. Holy shit.
It was about us. I dissed myself.
Yeah, well, it didn't come across like that at all. But it
Rip.
was good.
I'm sorry then.
You cannot apologize after pulling that off.
I
That was great.
absolutely can apologize. What do you mean?
You know who you sounded like?
What?
You sounded
A
like
disappointment? Because that's totally what I am already. Like it's nothing new.
Let him speak, Lexi.
I will. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Someone on Twitch, CIB, Boozle Magic Mailbox. They said, I'm here. I'm CIB Tober, getting annoying. Sad face. So I don't know what he was talking about. If it was to make game of Korean bats. If you donate to the stream, you'll be buying my daughter diapers. So.
But your daughter's adorable. So diapers are worth it. She is a princess.
She is. She is very close to being named Zelda.
Princess with explosive diarrhea, but yes, princess.
She should have been named Zelda. There's a girl in my school actually named Zelda, and she's pretty awesome. I like her.
I always said I want to name my youngest daughter Zelda, but now.
Alright, so we're going to a non-grassy area where there's no hills,
boy.
and we're going to do a bunch of amiibo.
Fun. You know what's even more fun? The fact that I'm not even watching this stream as it goes on.
Hey, hey, Lexi, up high.
My guy.
I am actually very close to kicking Superior Duck because I've asked him to stop memeing in the social chat because memes don't belong there.
You could just mute him.
Memes are horrible.
How dare you?
Superior Duck hasn't really brought anything to the conversation, really.
I'm like the old man.
You really are, man. God, what am I doing?
Oh, we got a bunch of meat.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Stop!
I can't help it! Oh no.
It's all your fault.
Every time that you sing that, you're essentially rickrolling yourself.
You know, it might not be a bad idea. It might not be a bad thing.
Stuff nobody calls them May-Mays. They're memes. We know.
The May-Mays. You like the May-Mays? Woo! May-Mays. Yeah, working on a base. Oh, that was bad. Hey guys, do you like WoW?
Yeah, I was wondering how long it would take you, but we can't.
I love
we
WoW.
can't.
I won't do it. I know I won't.
No.
I know I said I won't. WONT. Won't. I won't do it. But I like WoW. I can't help it.
Yes, you can. Have some impulse control, woman. God.
I have the strong loves for the woes. I can't help.
Lexi, you and we need to spend more time together. Like, I missed you.
That would have been a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
No. It's always great when you and I get together.
Because it's just like stuff to remember where people quote us unintentionally, and we don't know what to do with ourselves.
We're like giggling over here.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
So, what are your all's favorite?
Y'all's?
Yeah. All right.
Y'all's. What are y'all's favorite?
Yin's.
Sorry about
What are
that.
Yin's favorite?
Who's the div? I forgot what I'm doing. My favorite.
Hi.
Probably Majora's Mask.
Jesse, can you smile for us?
Yeah, my internet crashed. I don't know what happened.
Welcome
Jesse,
back.
Smile.
I just did.
It does not look like he's enjoying himself.
Our router just like, randomly disconnects whenever it wants. For dumb reasons.
I just wanna tell you how I feel like. Please make understand.
Please don't sing that.
I can't help it. It's a disease.
I think my little brother lost all of the Link amiibo, so I don't get any green tunics.
He lost all of the Link amiibo. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Rip.
Oh man.
I have majority.
Is that his way of getting back at you for breaking his fierce deity sword?
Oh, he always complained about that. He's like,
If you break my fierce deity sword, Jesse, I swear I'll break your Hylian shield.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's not like.
Best quote ever.
It's like, do you not realize I can just go get another? Like, you can buy them.
Jesse.
Hi.
Can I just ask you something?
It depends.
Jesus.
I'm a moderator in the YouTube live stream chat, but not on the Discord. Why is that? I'm just curious.
You can be.
Are you really asking for a promotion live?
No, I'm just asking why. I'm not asking for promotion, just asking why.
Because you're not a woman.
Well, I mean, that kind of implied, because if he doesn't give it to you now, he's gonna look like a jerk.
Yes, A, that, and B, you're not a woman, you can't be a mod.
I'm just asking why.
Fun fact, if I ever make it to like 75 or 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to start paying the mods that I have.
Please. Please.
So then I have a question for you.
I thought he was about to say.
Please, for the love of God, I'm so pissed broke.
Jesse, did you just say you're gonna start paying your mods?
Yeah.
That or make men mods.
Why
like,
are you gonna
it's not
pay
just a
me?
free for all for girls.
No, please, I'm pissed broke. I need this. I'm so
Are we actually going to now? Are we going to start a movement, or are we going to start a movement now called Men Mods Matter?
Holy crap!
I couldn't use it.
Do you guys want to know a secret?
Yes, absolutely.
About 90% of the mods are just people who are friends with both Andy and I.
Hi.
So you being a mod means nothing. It means nothing.
Yeah, no, but I still need money.
The first set of mods was like Retro. He was one of the original mods, and there's a Serial, I think, was close to being one of the first.
Never gonna give you up. I'm gonna die alone.
Okay, so I gotta watch this really quick.
What?
I'm on webcam, so I can watch myself.
Oh, cool.
I felt like there's nothing behind my chair except the couch, but I felt like something pushed on the back of my chair.
It's a ghost!
Yeah.
It's SCP-372.
Your house is clearly haunted. Yes.
It's RNGesus.
Does anyone watch Ghost Adventure?
It's the ghost of Satoru Iwata.
Oh my god.
That's
funny.
No. He's too busy being
Iwata's
Jesus
ghost.
now.
We must please him by sacrificing all non-Nintendo consoles.
Basically. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling.
Alright, Lexi, really? Really?
I can't help it. It's a disease.
You know what? Do we need to set up a karaoke screen? Do we need to do that?
We could step.
No, it's not gonna be called a karaoke stream. It's gonna be called a canceroke stream.
I just saw Jesse's expression and he's not okay with this.
What did he say? What did it look like? Did it look like disapproval?
He's just like, oh dear God, these people are gonna kill me.
Yes, very good. He's smiling.
We can start blasting that Minecraft Steve parodies. Destroy the world.
He's got that face. It's like I blame all of you.
No, that's probably the I blame Lexi face. That's usually what it is.
Wait,
No, it's
isn't
probably
he
I
busy
blame
blaming
Digi face.
Digiminer?
No, I blame Lexi and Digi.
I said
Well,
fine.
nobody blames me. That's totally fine by me. Excellent. Let's keep it as
I
that
blame
way.
Camilla.
Whoa.
Whoa!
There,
Leave
now
her
someone
alone.
blames you.
Don't make me kick your ass.
Camilla is.
What does he want from me now?
Camilla is an innocent.
Oh, it was Oranor that said that. I blame Oranor.
I'm not
Oranor,
talking, if you haven't noticed.
I died again. No. It's all.
I don't know how to
it's
pronounce your
Ornor's
username.
fault.
Oranor.
It's Ornor's fault.
Hey. Well, I don't mind being blamed for anything.
Yeah.
No, but what I was saying earlier is.
Lexi, you know,
if
it's
I-
always a joy to come to a server where people don't really know you yet because they don't know. They don't know.
Oh my god. I'll be right back, guys. See you.
Bye.
Treasure chest. But what I was saying earlier is when I make it to 75 or 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to start doing live streams a lot more. So I want to have.
I don't need a reason to report a message.
I want to have like maybe. I don't know what.
Why doesn't
an
YouTube have an
acceptable
option to
amount.
report swearing?
Because swearing's free speech.
Why though?
Why is it free speech?
No, why doesn't YouTube have an option to report it?
Oh, Jesus. So much enthusiasm. Oh.
I'm a spaz. What can I say?
No, whatever.
Please don't multiply.
What's the matter?
Talking about the
Are
period,
you,
though.
you got something against multiplication tables? Are you
Yes,
multiplist?
yes, that works. That works. Especially the digital ones.
How come this? All right, come on, come on. Why is it? Not, it's not going back to hit him.
I wonder if Superior
What,
Duck would get
Jesse?
mad at
Finish
me
the
if I changed his
sentence.
nickname.
I'm trying to hit. It's not. Alright, I got an idea.
I'm trying to hit the guy, but I can't because I can't fucking aim.
Oh, watch your
Hey, now,
language.
you can't aim when you knock back the stuff.
I can't aim because my apartment is haunted.
I
Hey,
can't aim
I
because
will end this stream.
it is haunted.
I will end this stream and go downstairs, so I don't have to deal with the hauntings.
No, Jesse, never go downstairs. That's where the zombies are.
This is why white people die first.
I can.
What? As a white person, I take offense to that statement.
Well, from one white person to another, I would have to say though that the statement is true.
No.
Wreck them, Jesse!
Who all has
Things are
Splatoon?
actually getting interesting now. Let's go.
Who all has Splatoon?
I do.
I do not have it. I don't even have a Switch.
Well, the people who do have it.
Are
play
you one
with
of
me.
these people?
Can someone bring Everett in here? He's in management.
Let me get my
chat.
Switch.
King Everett.
What's he doing in there?
Yeah.
What's he doing in there? I don't. Oh, he's here.
And
You know,
the cup for
because
Greg.
because his name is High King Everett, I call him peasant in my mind.
Oh yeah. See, there's only one real king, and that's Bergerson.
I mean, the one who
And
has
let
to
me
say
switch
that he's
myself
king
to
is
voice
no real
activity
king,
because my
right?
hands are gonna be busy
No, I named
doing stuff
Daniel
on Switch.
King Bergerson.
Oh.
Do you guys want to know a funny story?
What?
Do you know Jack?
Yeah.
Jack. Okay. Do you know?
Yeah.
Oh crap!
So there was a video with Lana Del Jack, maybe Sisizi was in it too, and then High King, or not High King Averith, King Bergerson. And we had about a 2-hour video, and there was about 30 minutes after the video ended where we were all still talking.
Thing
and
is,
goofing around.
if we play Splatoon, we're gonna have an unfair advantage against Jesse.
Why?
Because we'll see what he's doing on the live stream.
Yeah, but Splatoon, like, it's not that type of game. I don't
Still 30 seconds behind, though.
But
honestly, if you're playing Splatoon, you don't have time to check out a live stream. I'm sorry.
yeah, but what I was saying is we had the live stream the whole time, and Jack introduced himself as Jack, and King Bergerson introduced himself as Daniel. He never, like, neither of them said what their username was, so they went the whole conversation.
We're the talkies best.
They knew each other for months. They've known each other, but this was the first time they actually talked on voice chat, and it wasn't until the very end of it that they realized that the other person was their username.
When the lights on your Switch move up and down, I feel like I should be in a rave.
Let him finish the story. God damn.
Well, I was finished. It was
Ow.
just like they talked for 2 hours without realizing they already knew each other. So it was funny when they realized. Let's see here. What's everybody's favorite part in Breath of the Wild?
That's a hard question.
Honestly,
I love all of Breath of the Wild.
Hebra and Gerudo Highlands.
So
I just
Thank
like
you, Samuel Basile. I totally butchered that name. Thank you for subscribing.
Ooh, we have subscribers. Alright, so Foreigner.
Yes.
Do you know the theory that the DLC is going to have something to do with the Hebrew region?
Well, no, because I like to stay spoiler free.
One sec, let me get my friend code ready.
Wait, why oops?
Alright.
I'm glad I'm not the only person in this chat now who has a keyboard that is super loud.
Hey, actually, lots of people complain about that, but my keyboard in real life actually is really silent. I don't understand why my headset is this way.
Yeah,
So
that's
weird.
kind of how it is with me. Everybody can hear me typing, and they're like, "Are you right next to the thing? What's going on with that?" I keep telling them you should be glad the thing isn't a mechanical keyboard, because it'd be worse.
Alright, like, does this sound loud to you
Alright,
guys?
guys, I'm gonna head out for a bit, so you have fun.
No.
Does this sound loud to you guys?
See you later.
I might be back. Bye, guys. Bye, bye.
Bye bye.
I miss her already.
Make me feel jealous there, Jesse.
Was that Gibbs?
You've never said things like that about me.
I'm sorry.
No apology is good enough right now.
I blame
Let me
Alexa.
check my... Wait, let me see. What's my friend code?
Hello.
Hello.
But I swear, then the next Zelda game needs to be a revisit to Termina.
You know what the sad thing is? I don't think we are ever going to revisit any land that is not Hyrule ever again.
I know.
Nintendo has had like 5 or 6 different places that were not Hyrule. Like they had Lorule, Termina, Skyloft, if you want to count it. There was Labrina, or Labrina, however you pronounce it. There was the world from Triforce Heroes, the world from Spirit Tracks, the world...
Thank you, Avarith, for the $2 donation.
What? Why did he donate?
Don't worry about it. He donated. Don't complain.
No, but he works on the
Don't
channel.
complain! He's giving you money!
Actually, I just wanted to see if it worked.
Did it work?
Still got money. Yeah, it worked.
Do I need to refund? Do I need to... See, that's the thing. Every time, like in my videos and stuff, I'll say stuff about my... like, go to my Patreon or whatever. But anytime someone's like, hey, I'm gonna donate $10 to your Patreon, I'm like, no, don't. You can buy Subway and a milkshake. It'll be 10 times better than donating.
You know what you could do?
Because,
the only real reason I feel like I should donate to a YouTuber is like, they still live in their parents' house.
Well, there's
if they still live in their parents' house, yeah, you might want to donate to them.
What if they're greedy and they just don't want to pay their own bills, but they make enough money to?
Nah, good point.
Because I know some people that may not be greedy or whatever, but I know some people that do make enough money to live on their own, but they don't.
Alright, let's see. Jesse, where do I put my friend codes? Because the friend zone chat, it's gone now.
I think Daniel took it away. I don't know why, but he owns the chat, so he's allowed to do whatever.
So where do I put it?
You can put it in social.
Right.
It was just a problem at the very beginning because everybody was posting their friend codes and then asking for friend codes because it was when the Switch had just released. But it's fine now. Like everyone's.
Alright. It's just for the Splatoon match for when we have it.
This is the story of a girl?
Yeah, that's it.
But I swear, the Master Trials on Master Mode is just not fun.
Gibbs?
Yep.
I do not envy you. You found like 1,500 Koroks.
Correction, 1,800.
I'm sorry.
It's. I'm not laughing because I'm cynical. I'm laughing because I'm stupid.
You can come over, and I'll give you a Powerade.
Powerade, I don't drink. I think Powerade is superior to Gatorade.
Go to Jesse's house.
I'm back.
Oh no, I already said when I make either 50,000 or 75,000 subscribers, I was going to have like a Zelda marathon.
I'm just gonna play Splatoon 2 while I wait. Try to level up because right now I'm level 6.
Whoa, Jesse was rudely interrupted.
Yeah.
My apologies.
But I was saying whenever I make like 50,000 or 75,000 subscribers, I was going to do like a big get together with a bunch of the YouTube people that I know. Like my friends at Zelda Dungeon and Zelda Universe both have Zelda marathons to where they get all of the co-workers to fly out to one of their houses. At Zelda Dungeon, it's usually Mossy's house, but now he's friends with this guy who owns a really large arcade, so they just have him hang at the arcade. And Zelda Universe, my friend Amanda, who does the news videos, they go to her house for the Zelda Universe thing. So I was thinking about doing something similar if I ever get popular.
Everyone heads to your apartment?
Well, that or like I would rent a hotel for the weekend and get 2 or 3 rooms.
Oh god, Jesse's trying to take everyone to a hotel so he can be alone.
Oh no.
Kind of contradictory if he's taking everyone to a hotel so We can be alone.
He's just like, I just want to chat to myself.
Please don't word it like that or anything. Just.
Did you take it a weird way? I don't know where you took this, but it's strange.
You guys.
Well, the way you put it, how was I not supposed to think weirdly?
This is where we get the boots.
So, how's everyone's day?
Who was that?
Toblerone.
Your tone is very creepy.
I know, I hate my life.
Was that Alexis?
I know I hate my life.
That sounded like
Woo!
Alexis.
It is. Hello.
Hello,
How-
Alexis.
Hello, how are y'all? Woo.
Oh.
Woo. Woo, 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 woo.
Woo 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 woo
Wee woo, wee woo.
woo woo wee woo wee woo.
I am mentally inept to do this. Woo!
I am mentally
Did you
ill at the
go
moment.
and like
Call later.
chug half a bottle of liquor and then
No,
come
I
back?
had chili. I
Just
like
splat 'em from up
chili.
Yes.
I
You can't get much sexier than Gibbs.
What?
I'm
Where did
never,
that come from, Jesse?
I'm never
I would say it came from
shaving my beard again.
I forgot the meaning to life.
All you have to do is look at Gibbs. It'll all come back to you.
Maybe. I don't know.
What do I do with all these balls?
Juggle them?
I heard if you just toss them, it's a good idea. But another good thing you can do is take a one of those metal things down there to get the treasure chest.
Yeah, I know you can
Utilizing
use the middle
magnesis.
barrels. I just thought it would be able to do it with the balls, but you probably need 2 of them. There's 2 of them here, but it's...
You only need one. It's just in case you drop the other.
Usually when you drop one of those balls, orbs, they reappear.
Dang it.
Never gonna give you a...
Oh my
I
god.
thought we were free.
No, it's a never-ending disease that, again, will never end.
There was a movie called The Never-Ending Story. And
I know, I watched that and I wanted to kill myself.
What?
It was so long!
You can just... You can leave.
Well, it wasn't supposed to end. I guess it's false advertising.
I know. You know, it's funny. My patience when I first watched that was the size of a pea. And so probably now if I watch it, it's probably going to be even smaller.
Well, see, I would rather watch the first Neverending Story movie than the second one. The
I
second
watched
one is
both
just awful.
I watched both.
Did you watch
You're gonna have to
There was
lie.
no breaks. There was no breaks.
The second one is awful. It's just terrible.
How did we lose that one? We were doing so. Oh my
But there was
word,
supposed to
they
be
were
a
camping
third
at
and a
the
fourth.
spawn.
It wasn't supposed to end, but Neverending Story falsely advertised what it did.
Wait, I
It
thought there
ended.
was a part.
It ended.
They were
I heard there
camping
was a
at the
third one
spawn.
in production, but I don't think
Oh,
it ever
God.
came.
I heard Half-Life 3 was in production.
Half-Life 2 Episode 3. It's been in production for 10 years.
I bet they've already
Okay, touche.
I bet they've already made Half-Life 3 twice.
Well,
and every
Well, there
time
was
they-
something similar to that situation, like with Between Good and Evil, how it like was not in production for like 13 years, and then it finally showed up at E3. I'm
You know
really
what?
happy for that.
games
Actually.
that went like 10 years in production. It was really weird because The Last Guardian and Final Fantasy 15 both released.
Yeah.
Like they both released around the same time on the PlayStation 4 when they were both announced at the very beginning of the PlayStation 3 life cycle.
That's true.
Is Kingdom Hearts ever coming out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's I think it's coming out within 2017.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2.9.045.
Hell yeah.
So here's something I learned a month or two ago. Jack's brother works for Square Enix.
I think he told me that.
Yeah, so he probably knows a bit more than the rest of us.
Yeah, but aren't they bound to that NDA stuff though?
I mean, I know stuff from Nintendo, and
no, dude, I'm just gonna stop you right there because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you say anything about Nintendo,
I'm not going to say anything.
They're gonna come after you.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Just the fact, no, seriously, just saying that you know stuff about Nintendo is enough to have the ninjas come after you.
Well,
I wouldn't have even said that.
Rip ninjas.
You're gonna send Iwata's ghost after you.
They do.
Jesse, look out behind you. There's a ninja behind you already.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm serious.
Mario's gonna kick your butt.
They're very strict about that stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna take that for granted. But
There's already a channel
takedown.
takedown
By an Italian man who thinks he's Mario.
Yes.
But what I was gonna say is, I may or may not have a game
they're already hunting you down as we speak, Jesse.
Because
walking a razor's edge, Jesse.
Yeah.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past that whole back. I'm really dead inside.
Wow, you're spiraling out of control there.
I'm a piece of work, ain't I?
If you guys notice, I'm not just playing in master mode, but I'm playing with the pro mode. Look, there's a shooting star. Can we get to it? No, because I don't have 3 bars of stamina.
I hate my life.
So, I heard a rumor that you might be interested in about Half-Life.
Oh boy. The rumor
They're not
mill of
gonna
Half-Life.
release 3, but they are gonna release Half-Life 4. They found a way to get rid of their fear of the number 3.
Ha ha ha.
Very funny.
But there's going to be an entire section of the story you're not going to understand because that was all supposed to be in 3.
Oh, just like Mass Effect's ending.
Dang it! These rollers.
No, they're going to
rollers are too OP.
They're going to release Half-Life 4, and Half-Life 3 is going to be the DLC.
Yeah, it's not even going to be called Half-Life 3 because they're crippling fear of the number. It's just going to be like Half-Life 4 before 4.
I haven't seen a single Guardian.
Why not just cut out the middleman and call it Half-Life B4?
They were in danger a minute ago. And now we're in danger. How did they do that?
They're evil. Obviously.
Yeah.
Do the shooting stars disappear if you don't get to them in time?
Yes, they are.
When the sun comes up, they do.
Son of a...
Whoa.
Language, mister.
Son of a Gibbs.
Son of a Gibbs.
Son of a Gibbs.
Oh boy.
That were true.
Oh boy, oh boy.
You know what would be very useful for you right now? A hook shot.
To not die?
Man, I wish they would have had a hook shot in this game. It would have been amazing.
Just like Link.
The thing that makes every video game better is grappling hooks and hook shots.
Oh yeah.
I can agree with that.
There's a game where the whole thing is you're supposed to be flying, but if you give someone a grappling hook or a hook shot, they're just as happy.
Do you believe the theory that the hook shot, if made into a real world item, could rip your arm off?
No. Because magic.
Oof.
No, because you'd probably let go before that happens.
I question my existence.
Plus, that theory was made by MatPat, so it's obviously false. Sorry, not obviously.
Everybody has a problem with MatPat. I think he's an alright dude.
Jesse, you want to answer that?
Well, I don't know how.
He already gave me his opinion on MatPat.
Timeline theory.
I just know I watched the video where he said that he could do whatever he wants on his YouTube channel because, in his own words, his audience was 90% kids and dumb people that would believe whatever he says.
Huh.
Thing is, though, that theory isn't really. If that theory were true, I imagine Nintendo would at least make a joke about it.
They probably are making a joke about it.
My life is a joke.
In the chat, Nara says cough cough, just cause 3.
I have a question now that I'm looking at that name. Is that like Nara as in the YouTuber Nara as in Hero Hoodie?
Who's Nara the YouTuber?
Like, there's a YouTuber who goes by the name of Nara, but he also goes by Hero Hoodie. He's like a game reviewer, LPer. He's like Asian. He was like one of the first people I started watching on YouTube as a Let's Player. He did an LP of Dark Chronicle. He calls his, well, he did, I don't know if he still does, but he calls his YouTube audience his lonely pandas.
That's me. Oh my god.
Oh, you know there's something interesting that Nintendo did? They started releasing little recipes that you can make in Breath of the Wild. Not gonna lie, that honeybee one was new for me. I was like, oh my god, I can make honeybee stamina candy. This is great.
Alright, I'm just gonna skip.
Oh yeah, that sounds.
I actually did. I found out about that through Gibby. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Gibby told me you could make candy in Breath of the Wild. I had no idea you could do that.
Oh,
I didn't know that. Wow, I'm really dumb. I should probably do that.
5 honeys. That's all you need.
I'm going to admit I have no idea where I'm at in this game because without the map to tell me where to go, I'm just going in a giant circle.
Me too. Buddy,
Man, I'm just
worry.
splatting everyone.
Hey now.
This is my entire life. You're an all-star.
At least take them on a date.
I still find it funny that when they did the ketchup versus mayonnaise battle in Splatoon, mayonnaise won.
YouTube channel.
Let's see how many times did I splat someone this round?
Ha! I have no idea. What?
Alright, we won 62-30. Alright.
Nice. I mean, cool. I mean, yeah.
I splatted 5 people and used my inkjet twice.
No, you didn't.
Level up.
You just think you did.
Jesse! I don't know what I'm doing at this point, but I'm just rolling with it.
Alright, let's see what Sheldon's got for me. Shooting stars.
Yeah, it got stuck in my head after Jesse said shooting stars.
Street Fighter.
Nah, never. What do you mean? Bah, humbug.
Like
what?
The theme from Street Fighter 2, where it's like the Las
Carbon
Vegas
Roller isn't very good.
Wow.
Why are you playing Binding of Isaac?
Binding of Isaac.
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 I said that in a video, and I said Binding of Isaac in a video, and there was a bunch of people that hated me.
You screwed up, Jesse.
You did it.
You done goofed.
He done did the do.
You done goofed, Jesse.
What am I doing?
Can we be cool? Can we be cool? Yeah, we
no.
were cool. Look at that, we were cool.
Coolness doesn't exist. What do you mean?
He kicked us off, so we weren't that cool.
I forgot entirely what I was doing.
Is that how it goes? It's like
Yeah, sure, whatever. What's
You've
your
never
boat,
played
guy?
Street Fighter 2.
No.
Gibbs would
I know. I'm such a loser.
No, is it Guile's theme? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's pronounced Gil.
Guile?
No, it is Guile. It is actually Guile.
Yeah. I'll have
Wait,
you know.
since when?
I watched the Street Fighter movie.
Here's a huge Street Fighter fan who's been playing the games for a while and is in the community. Trust me, they pronounce it Guile.
Dang, okay.
Just like Balrog is only known as Boxer because of, you know, who he's parodied off of. And, yeah, lots of interesting things.
Don't forget, Jeff.
I heard that they actually mistook. They actually mixed his name up with another character's.
Yes, because it was Balrog, Vega, and Bison, and he was supposed, instead of M. Bison was going to be Balrog, and it was supposed to be a joke of Mike Tyson.
Nice.
Yeah, I knew it was somewhere along those lines.
But it was not too long after the ear biting incident. They're like, oh no, never mind, we didn't do that. Nope.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did that.
And now if you ever go to a fighting game tournament, they are now known as Dictator, Assassin, and Boxer.
Where the heck is this outlet?
I may be bad at
Where
fighting
in the
games, but I do know a lot about them, sadly.
Oh, Street Fighter was my jam. I grew up with that game.
I learned Street Fighter when I was in the military because all my friends wanted me to be good at it, and I was not.
In fact, I'm gonna be when I can afford to get a Switch, I'm definitely getting that game.
Then I challenge you.
How did you get me?
I need to set up, like, something.
I'm actually out of practice with Street Fighter. I haven't played Street Fighter in decades.
See, I've only played the recent Street Fighter, so you know that I'm just going to be really, really bad.
I made a video on Street Fighter earlier.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe page where I thoroughly explain that I need a Switch and I don't have the monies for it.
Yeah, the thing.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like that's really kind of a cop out. I'd consider doing that, but I don't want to just take money from people.
Yeah, it's a joke. I would never actually do that. I would never.
I'm sure you didn't mean it that way.
See, you feel like I do whenever.
Killed by another roller.
When I say
I can
tell
never do
people
that.
to not donate to my Patreon, because if someone just gives you $10 on Patreon and it's unexpected, then you're like, oh, cool. But if someone messages you and they're like, hey, I'm gonna give you $10 on Patreon, then you're like, no, buy food. Don't spend it on me.
Yeah, it's actually considered illegal if a person gives you money and they don't get anything in return.
Technically, on Patreon, they're paying for their favorite YouTubers as entertainers.
Oh no, I know that. They're paying for the content. I know that, but I'm just saying that if like somebody gives you money and you don't give them anything in return,
which is funny
they could technically press charges against you because you didn't give them anything back.
Unless it's labeled under the classification as gift.
Which is funny because Seed
Well,
Faith is still
no,
legal.
yeah. If it's a gift, then they can't do that.
Seed Faith is
But
still
if they see it as a solicitation,
I had someone that tried saying that they donated and I didn't give them anything. But Patreon tells you not to do anything. Like if someone gives you money or whatever, donates.
I know who you're talking of. I know who you're talking about now.
Don't give them any rewards.
Yeah, we're gonna lose
until like your money actually gets to you. And the guy donated.
Yeah, he got all.
Immediately was like,
yeah. So where's my perks, bro? Pretty much.
Like, that's really dumb. You were just following the guideline.
And the thing about it is that the guy kept changing his Patreon tiers over and over. When he didn't get what he wanted, he'd go back in and he'd lower his tier down either 1 or 2 tiers down to the absolute lowest tier, and then he'd still complain that he wasn't getting anything in return.
Well, that's on him then. He shouldn't
that's on him.
Honestly, like
he caused a big stink in the server over that.
No, this was a different guy. This happened like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this happened like a week or 2 ago. Cause he donated.
Dang, Jesse, your health is low.
It was like
Jesse, you're actually doing this particular puzzle wrong. You're supposed to be on the other side.
Oh my god.
On the other side of the whole area, so you can look at it from a distance.
What?
Oh, is he doing the puzzle shrines?
Wait, the two shrines on the Twin Peaks?
Yeah, is that it?
No, this is the one with the ice. You're supposed to like set up the ice to the bottom.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
I know what you're talking about.
The
bowling thingy.
Yeah, the rolling one.
Ugh.
That one didn't. Surprisingly, that one didn't cause me as much grief.
No, I wasted 3 hours.
About the only. It did cause me grief because at first I didn't know what to do, but once I figured it out, I think it took me like 20 minutes.
No, like I figured it out. I just didn't know how to execute it properly. So yeah, and that's really dumb of me to say, but like it took me 3 hours to get done with that.
It's the same thing as the Thunder Plateau.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as the Thunder Plateau. When I got there and I saw the balls, I was like, okay, I know exactly what to do. And it took me like 20, 30 minutes to tackle it. My biggest problem was that I ran into a big hiccup while I was doing it, and I had a swarm of keys coming at me, and of course the game freezes up on me.
Of course it does.
It's fun.
To be fair, I'm on the Wii U.
The funny thing is, I had less features on the Wii U than I actually had on the Switch.
I don't have Breath of the Wild on the Switch yet.
I'm not getting Breath of the Wild on the Switch. That'd be a waste of money.
Yeah.
Because then I'd have to buy the game all over again, and then I'd have to repurchase the DLC.
Well,
yeah,
through that noise.
I'm not doing that ever.
I got my copy through a bet.
I would go absolutely insane.
I love winning through bets. It's always fun.
Always.
It's a fun way to win.
Mm-hmm.
1 sec.
What should I do? Should I?
You should.
I don't have the
donate.
I don't have the ingredients. I don't have the ingredients. I wanted to make some mini meatball hoagies, but I don't have all of the ingredients for it. I have the meatballs and I have the chili, but I don't have the cranberry sauce, and I don't have the hoagies. I guess I can go to the store later tonight. Oh no, I have the meatballs. I made those up myself, like last night actually.
Actually, that was meant to be a joke. Like you have all the ingredients except the ingredients.
Oh, like KFC when they run out of chicken.
Oh man, that's what. No. I found out in England that KFC doesn't have the mashed potatoes and gravy. That caught me off guard. So it's like, what is KFC without the mashed potatoes or gravy? What's wrong with you people?
Dang it!
That's like Subway without sandwiches.
Like, I know some people are like, oh, but KFC doesn't need the mashed potatoes and gravy. It kind of does.
Yes, it does.
Speaking of Subway, I actually told Jesse a really funny joke, and he thought it was hilarious. Did you hear the rumor that they're looking?
Actually find it hilarious?
I don't know. He actually replied, "That's hilarious." But the joke is, did you know that Subway is considering finding a new spokesperson to replace the one after the scandal? His name is Sam Mitch.
Oh, the pun there. The pun.
Sam Mitch, really?
What did I just come back to?
That has got to be the stupidest thing I've heard.
Was that a bad pun? Or was that actually?
It wasn't bad fun. No, it's not. I don't think you can find that joke on the internet. I was
about to confuse that for reality. And no, please. Not this. Nani.
Nani?
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 Me.
Oh my god!
What was it doing?
The only way to enjoy JoJo properly is the Japanese version, because the English dub doesn't have all the fun jokes.
I don't even watch JoJo. I feel bad because I know and Sam are like obsessed with it. No, Sam's not even obsessed with it. Andy has like a strong obsession with it, and he keeps on telling me about it. But I'm just like, no, please.
I know a few people who are obsessed with it. I would like to watch JoJo too, but I can't read the dubs or the subs.
Really? I would watch JoJo.
Yeah, I'm legally blind, and my eyes shake. So if I watch an action-based anime, like unless there's no story or plot or anything like that to follow, I can watch a subbed anime without having to follow too much or read any of the subtitles. But my eyesight is so weird that if I have to read something, I can't follow the action on screen. And if I watch the action on screen, I can't stop to read. I end up having to stop and pause everything every few seconds just so that I can read it, and then I'm taken out of the immersion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So unfortunately, my only option is to watch dubbed.
And then you're gonna lose out on some of the jokes.
I wouldn't say unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Actually pretty good.
No, you're right. Some of them actually are. Like, I watched Pantheon Stalking with Garter Belt. I don't know if I should really be saying that on stream, but the dub was actually better than the sub.
I watched No Game No Life.
Actually 10 times
enjoyed
better.
the dub of that.
Like Cowboy Bebop, I believe the dub is
Cowboy Bebop. Everyone loves the dub of that. Everyone loves it.
Yeah. And Outlaw Star.
Oh,
actually, to be fair, a lot of the 90s and early 2000s animes that came on, like Toonami and stuff like that, the dubs were somewhat better than the subs.
Yeah, a lot of top...
Like Dragon Ball Z, oh my god.
Actually, like,
probably one of the best.
No!
Funimation,
no.
One of the best.
Funimation is amazing.
In my opinion.
Jesse, if you go to the
Funimation is probably one of the best.
Doing the puzzle, it's a little easier.
Really enjoy
it's a little
Funimation
easier.
as well.
You have the distance that you need. You can literally do the ice blocks on the other side of the room.
I'm sorry, but I do gotta say the actual Japanese, the sub for Dragon Ball Z is way better than the dub. Especially because of the...
I don't know.
What about the dub for Ghost Stories?
Dragon Ball Z, you learn about certain jokes and what.
Has anyone here seen the dub for Ghost Stories?
Nah, man.
It's hilarious.
Although, to be fair, the Japanese dub of Dragon Ball Z, or actually the English dub of Dragon Ball Z, brought about probably one of the best memes in history.
Over
9,000.
The mistranslation of it's over 9,000.
It wasn't a mistranslation.
They even made a joke of that in Pokemon.
The original translation was supposed to be it's over 8,000.
Yes, but the guys who did it said it would sound cooler if it was over 9,000. That's why they did it.
Well, I know it was an intentional mistranslation, but it was still a mistranslation nonetheless.
Ah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. I'm a grammar Nazi, so.
Yeah, like, it would have been... Let me see.
I'm sorry for being completely...
It should have been, like, Hachi Juk or something.
You're fine. I'm worse.
Like, in the original, they said, like, Hachi Juk, something like that. Or 8,000, yeah. But they changed it to 9,000, because...
Over 9,000!
You know what I find funny?
But the thing is, it's not popular because it's a mistranslation. It's mostly popular because the way the guy said it.
Oh yeah.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah.
What?
That was actually pretty good.
That's impossible. Of course it's impossible because it's a mistranslation.
Woo.
I got it.
Yeah, because then he's much stronger than everybody there instead of just kind of stronger.
He's strong. He's Goku. He's stronger than your average Saiyan. Just saying.
OPAF, my guys. Ha ha ha.
Thank
I
you.
want
I'm
to
here
die.
until when's this over?
I still want to die.
We all want.
One thing we can always agree on. One thing we can agree on. Up until Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta always played second fiddle.
Okay, I'll give a second fiddle, Randy.
Up until the new season of Dragon Ball Super.
That's not a fiddle.
Dragon Ball
He's
Super showed that
never
Vegeta
strong.
is the better character than Goku, and less of an idiot.
Yeah, I
If you
preferred
watch-
Vegeta, to be
If you
honest.
watch, the
Yeah, a lot of
first
anime,
Broly movie,
mainstream anime, are
then
starting to up their
Vegeta's
characters.
the
Like
worst
in
character.
Pokemon XY, Ash was way better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
Ash got a lot more development in XY than he did in most other seasons.
Oh, do you guys want to know something about Pokemon?
Yeah, sure.
What?
The voice actress for Misty, I have an interview with her this weekend.
Oh, wow.
Oh man! For
Oh
those who don't
gosh,
know,
I can't
that-
remember what her.
I'm not sure if anyone knows this, but Misty does come back in Sun and Moon for.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, that's the person I'm interviewing.
That's
She-
honestly so cool.
Is she the original? Is she the original voice character for like
I
when they
love
first started out?
The episode where they return is that Brock, when he goes to greet Ash, he just immediately gets distracted by a woman.
Yeah.
Good to see some things never change.
It's true.
More things.
I just hope.
Same.
I just hope they got rid of that stupid jelly donuts joke.
No, that
I'm sure they're gonna make some kind of reference to it at one point. Just like, hey guys, remember when we were with 4 kids? Yeah, those were some dark times. But at least we can
Basically.
joke about it now.
They did. There was one other one that people seem to forget. It was not just jelly donuts that. that
I'll use my
happened.
frying pan as a drying pan.
Oh god.
No,
I've
they
already
actually.
told
What?
you this a little bit,
They called
but the
rice balls
stupidest-
one-time hamburgers too.
The stupidest
That was one of my
episode of any
favorites.
anime that I've ever seen was in the original
Oh,
first
you're right.
season of Pokemon. There was the episode where Ash, Misty, and Brock go to Lavender Town and they have to fight Sabrina, the psychic gym leader.
Oh, and
And-
and instead of fighting her, they made her laugh.
No. Well, they did that, but the stupid part was like she had her parents or whoever, like she was basically trapping a bunch of people in her treasure chest and turning them into dolls and stuff. And
Oh, yeah, that
it made
thing.
me think like if this was real life, the government would have like locked her up and sent an
Why
army
is she
to
even
her
a
house.
gym leader?
No,
like
one of my
almost
favorite
all
things.
the Kanto gym leaders, I feel like they should be fired.
Well, like I remember
Or
there
be
was an
criminals.
episode where they were like, they were sitting on a bench or something, and they were like, "What are we gonna do to stop Sabrina?"
Especially,
and it's like you call the cops and tell them that she kidnapped a bunch of people and has
And
them-
turn them into dolls.
Yeah, like
especially in
you-
the Pokemon manga, because like in the Pokemon manga, half of the Kanto gym leaders, half of them are working for Team Rocket.
You're working for Team Rocket.
We're all working for Team Rocket, Sonny.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we already know what branch of Team Rocket that Brock worked on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
The ROCK
For shame.
for life.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot what I was. Andy!
Speaking of Brock, I hated his introduction so much because electric types shouldn't do jack crap to ground types.
No, the
Sup,
one that
Andy?
people don't seem to forget is Ash only ever earned one badge.
He only
Outside
ever
of,
earned one badge. He got Brock's Ox because he cheated, Misty's because
Misty.
the gym, Erica because he was good at cosplaying as a girl.
'Cause he was a girl.
Blaine's was for saving the island from Team Rocket, I believe.
no, he actually had to earn that one. Blaine was
Oh
like,
yeah,
no, you're
Blaine's
not
was
getting
the
that.
only one he actually earned. What was Surge's for?
Charizard
For
started
saving the ship?
listening to him.
What was Surge's for?
Wait, I think he may have earned that one too.
Yeah, because.
Oh yeah, he earned Surges as well.
Yeah, because his Pikachu got the crap beat out of him.
Yeah, he was going to force his Pikachu to evolve, but then he had a change of heart at the last.
Yeah, and in the end, he actually let Pikachu.
Get over here.
Yeah.
No, Pikachu should have became a Raichu. It would have changed the entire series.
Yeah, it would have ruined it.
Oh, speaking of
yeah, it would have ruined it.
Week, have you guys seen the trailer for Pokemon the movie I Choose You?
No. Nor do I actually want
like
to.
The first episodes of Pokemon redone.
Well, there are some differences.
So, how are things going?
What's up, Andy?
Like, I think his Pikachu will probably be the only Pokemon that never evolves.
That never evolved? Actually, I think Ash had another Pokemon that never evolved.
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
I don't think
Squirtle
Ditto will ever evolve.
Jesse.
Hi.
Your boy
I think
McIntyre's here.
No way.
I think Charmander was the only Pokemon starter that actually evolved on him.
No, Froakie evolved fully as well.
He had Pokemon from other regions that evolved.
I mean, the first. I should have replied. I should have rephrased the Gen 1 starter Pokemon.
I thought Bulbasaur turned into.
Squirtle evolved into War Turtle, didn't it?
I don't remember because those storylines.
I'm pretty sure Squirtle evolved at one point.
I used to be a Squirtle.
In a previous life, I was a Riolu.
Like, but then half of his Pokemon were rescues and not actual captures.
True.
I used to have a will to live, but now I don't.
Now it's a tiny metal sphere, and I'm forced to take orders from a 11-year-old.
Hey!
I hate my life.
How to tell if you're an important character when you have character art.
When you have a will to live.
When you are an actual character.
I just think it's weird that these people that are supposed to be adults and like running their own gyms are like, oh yeah, we'll follow this 10-year-old boy on his adventure.
And we'll give him our gym badges illegally.
The idea of a 10-year-old being allowed to leave home for who knows how long to tough it out in the real world is asinine.
Because it helps them become a man. And hey, ladies like a Pokemon master.
Oh dear God.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Where you didn't think about it there completely then.
I think Andy came to tell us all about JoJo.
Yeah, Andy, come on, buddy.
Wait, talk about what?
Japan just wanted their children to actually grow up strong, so they decided to send them out to their 10-year-old adventures. And those who came back could actually live as a citizen in Japan. Those who didn't, well, they weren't strong enough.
Did you know Andy has a strong lust for Japanese waifu?
Yes.
Woo! Let's go, Andy.
Are you? I swear, if you're the type of person who has like at least 5 waifus.
I am the king of waifus.
Wow.
I only have one.
How many? Okay.
I am dedicated.
Does he have a waifu pillow for every waifu?
I don't.
He has a pillow for every wife. No, he has 2 pillows for each waifu.
And he chimes in.
No, I already said this. I'm going to be
Of
buying.
course, the one with the balloon head.
He draws his own.
Wow.
Well, if you must know, how do I say this?
Don't you have the Urbosa body pillow?
No, I don't have any.
Wow.
I love you guys.
Low key, we should make an Andy waifu pillow or husbando pillow.
Oh my God, there's
Wait, seriously, Andy, get on that. Get on that.
If we're gonna do one for Andy, we gotta do one for Jesse too, just because.
No. For Andy, I'm buying one for his birthday. I have to.
Oh my God. No.
You know I'm gonna do it. You know I will do that.
Andy, I just came in and you disappoint me already.
No, okay, first off, Lexi brought up the whole waifu stuff. I didn't say anything.
Wait.
It's her fault.
Andy is the king.
I know
of
that
waifus.
voice.
Well, why, thank you, Jesse.
Andy. Let's do it in his professional voice. Why the heck not?
If anybody wants a waifu in real life, they have to submit
Waifu for laifu.
They have to confess that Asuna is the stereotypical waifu.
They have to confess that Andy will never actually get a wife.
Oh my god.
Waifus.
Oh,
Burned. That was cold. That I feel like Mr. Freeze came in here and made an ice pun just for that.
They have to confess that Andy's waifu is too dang soon.
Oh man.
It's too dang tsundere.
Thank you.
Not dank enough, man.
You're welcome.
Andy, I'm back, y'all.
Andy. Too dang tsundere.
Oof.
Andy.
What was I doing?
Andy,
Really?
please
Baka.
don't use your McIntyre voice in my presence.
Wow.
I love the
I'm
I love it.
I'm afraid I might get pregnant.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh god. Oh god, you're going all in.
I'm getting scared. Oh my god.
Actually, the McIntyre voice.
It's getting hot in here, so take up.
Take up.
Oh my god.
It burns.
For those
My
wondering,
innocent
the live
ears.
stream is still going.
Andy and Camilla, I ship you.
My pure self. Oh no.
Wait, is your name Andy?
Oy.
Please, I'm trying to play Splatoon here.
Nah, Splatoon's too bad.
I think we broke
Splatoon's
Andy.
not a good game. You should play real.
I love Splatoon. It's
like
just like
Call of
Your
Duty.
waifu's not a good game.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
In
have
fact,
to crush
I
it and
ship-
bit my controller.
I ship them so hard that I have the perfect ship name for them.
no, God, no.
Yeah.
Shit.
No.
Andy would make a perfect. No, listen, hear me out. Andy would make the perfect husbando.
No.
Therefore, commando.
Commando.
Commando. Really?
No.
Dude, look, I haven't known you for a long time, but you can do better.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
I'm gonna die soon.
Andy. Well, I'm gonna die first. Don't worry. Man.
Andy, I'm sorry.
Jesus. Oh boy.
Well, I really didn't expect that.
Andy, no.
Yes. Andy, keep going with the voice.
God, I
Jesse, nice forehead you got there.
Andy, I'm getting a pregnancy test
Oh
and
my
I'm going
God.
for alimony.
Mila, chill out.
Andy gets all the women.
As we say over on Shrines Out, they calm your
Andy, I
little
would
jugs.
use your McIntyre voice to get the women.
It's not
What
working on me,
women?
don't worry.
Honestly.
Lexi, I
What
swear.
woman? What are you gonna fucking do? Please, tell me.
Language.
I'm sorry. I
But
apologize.
Sarah Lane, honestly, it
If you
seems
say
like there's
bad
some.
words, the Nintendo ninjas will come.
I said it-
Meanwhile, Jesse's
Oh,
getting
God.
a heart container.
You're
and
gonna
no one
watch out,
because
though.
we're too busy talking about Andy.
I
It
said
came
it bad.
earlier if Serial wouldn't have stopped.
Jesse, you might want to sit up. All we can see is your forehead.
I'm not.
Jesse, I'm worried
Jesse,
about you
sit
because
the
I see
fuck
these
up.
shadows on your wall, and it looks like the Nintendo ninjas are there.
Wait, what's going on?
No,
I'm
it's
confused.
like-
I almost
Jesse, I don't mean to
mentioned-
be rude, but you reek forehead.
I almost
Me?
mentioned something. Oh, I guess when I
Jesse.
lean in like that, I do.
What?
Jesse, sit up. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Well, there's gonna be.
I mean, hey, you could land a plane on that thing.
Oh my god, I hate my. I swear to God.
You started it. This is what happens.
I didn't do
Ooh,
anything.
nice voice. Hang on, let me
Did
get that back.
everything.
I swear.
I got some popsicle sandwiches, maybe you want some.
I sure wonder what happened to my will to live.
You know, I don't know what it is with
I
you
got some
teenagers
weird live in the
about
basement
wanting
if
to
you want
die.
some.
You
Why
barely
is
seem
there
like-
white ink here?
Wait, what?
Why are you yelling about shit that concerns nobody?
Language.
Why is there white ink?
Where?
Oh no. I know what he's talking about.
Is that what we're calling it now?
No.
It looks like white ink.
Splatoon.
I'm not sure what it is.
Paint with my white ink or what?
Splatoon. He's playing Splatoon.
Oh boy.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Let me see if I can send
Isn't there what?
a picture of it Let me get my camera out.
Isn't white and black ink for like colorblind
Jesse
players?
Look at his face again.
I
He's
have
like-
some. I accidentally splatted some stuff on it, so you may not see the whole thing.
I'm scared.
Let me get it to focus real quick.
Not sure if innuendo.
No,
I
I'm
always
not.
go
I'm
with
not
innuendo,
saying
I'm sorry.
any window. I'm being 100% literal here.
Fair enough.
I'm being 100%
Oh,
literal.
sweet, sweet summer child. Fair enough.
He is like so literal right now. You
I'm a
don't
summer
get it.
child.
So
Oh,
little.
boy.
Yeah, I'm too. I
No,
don't
like
get it at all.
seriously, look. Let me put it in social.
Nobody wants to see that. I'm sorry. No offense.
Link it to the
Seriously.
stream so that everyone can see.
So throughout the whole game of Breath of the Wild, you
There.
get these Sheikah heads.
Oh, that's not colorblind mode.
I told you I was being literal.
And that warrants 5 minutes of our time. Yeah. Thanks.
I forgot what I was
don't know what
doing
the
with
heck that
myself.
is. Why is that even here?
Why am
Ask
I
the developers. Because we ain't giving a shit.
Language.
Ask the developers, they'll totally give you a straight answer.
Yep, as Nintendo's want to do.
I'm so confused with myself.
What?
What?
Oh no. That voice just sounded like someone who was completely defeated.
Yeah.
So I had
I mean,
no
she doesn't
idea
want to
you
live,
could-
apparently.
You can catch a boomerang on fire and throw it.
Hey, Lan!
The best thing in lives are boomerangs.
Paya is my wife.
Right.
Waifu
Hey,
bait.
Thank you, Koopa Cat, for subscribing.
McIntyre. Talk at
Yes.
me.
Wait, what?
Also, Jesse, you know where the papaya seed is, right?
Nope.
Wait, what?
Well, I do.
Oh.
It's smack in the middle of one of her butt cheeks, according to Impa.
Oh yeah, it is. But
Is it?
Shaped like a papaya, right?
yeah.
Let's look.
It's a papaya seed, that was why.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
What
even
happened-
that's even
what happened
worse.
to this being a child-friendly chat?
She
I mean,
literally
it is past midnight.
explicitly states that in the game.
Well, if you look
Impa.
at the stream right now, there's no seed.
There's no seed. That's what she said.
After hours with Game Over Jesse.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep. Midnight live. Or something.
Game Over Jesse. No, Game Over Jesse. Nocturnal
I'm trying to
emissions.
find the image.
She does have a crack.
It's on her left butt cheek. Okay.
Where'd you say it was?
I said it was on one of them. I can't remember, and that I couldn't
Left
remember
one.
which.
Hey, I didn't notice this before, but the chained blades that's on Impa's hat.
Is it a reference to Kratos?
No, they look like the chains that swing back and forth in the Shadow Temple in Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
There's
that's interesting.
The blades that hang down and swing back and forth that are all over that dungeon, they look like the same blades that are swinging on her hat.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, found
Aren't
the
they
image.
in the bottom of the well too? I mean,
Yeah.
technically that dungeon classifies as part of the Shadow Temple.
I found the image. Dang it, it's terrible.
I think I'm going to end the stream.
Alrighty.
Really? Aw.
I'm sorry.
Okie dokie.
No, it's good quality actually.
Flame
no,
Andy.
you can barely read the text.
Oh, you were talking about Paya. I thought you were talking about Impa. Like that Impa had something on her left butt cheek, and I'm like, why are we even discussing this? Nobody would get that.
Thank
No,
you
it's
for saying
so-
Thank you for saying it's a
Why
good
why
quality
would we
stream, though.
do that? Why would Impa have it?
Why wouldn't you?
Hey, it's been a while since I played the game, and I'm not a nerd who knows everything by heart. So forgive me.
This is the first time I've played Breath of the Wild in weeks. So.
That's me all the time, man.
I've
Alright,
not turned
crop
on
the
my
image.
Switch.
Alright. Stream is over.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Wait, actually.
Okay.
You said you were gonna play Splatoon.
Yeah, I was gonna see if.
Alright, I cropped the image here.
I have a friend that I usually play Splatoon with, but she is at a corner.
So are you ending the stream? Yes or no?
Yeah.
There's the image.